Welcome to David Alexander Maths Tuition. This is Chapter 1b on expanding brackets. So hopefully this is all pretty familiar and also pretty easy. So all you need to do is remember that what is inside the brackets is being multiplied by what is outside the brackets. So for 9x plus 3, we're multiplying x by 9 and 3 by 9. So 9 times x, easy, 9x. And what is 9 times 3? 27, and it's plus 27. When there's a negative number outside, this is when mistakes can happen. Negative 7 times x, well that's easy, that's minus 7x. And negative 7 multiplied by positive 4 is negative 28. So some people will make the mistake there of putting plus 28. Minus 3 times 2x, well that is minus 6x. And minus 3 times negative 4, remember a negative times a negative is a positive, so that becomes plus 12. So remember that a minus sign outside the bracket just changes the sign inside the bracket. Okay, let's look at this final example. So negative 2y times 3 is negative 6y. Negative 2y multiplied by negative 5y is positive 10y squared. Now this is the part where people are likely to make a mistake. It's not minus 3 minus y squared if you're expanding the brackets. We do need to remember that that is the same as minus 1 lots of 3 minus y squared. So minus 1 times 3 is minus 3, and then negative 1 times negative y squared is a plus y squared. And we can tidy this up, it's not asking us to, but that is 11y squared minus 6y, take away 3. Now when we've got double brackets, a lot of people are taught FOIL, where you do the first, so that'd be the x and the x, the outside, so it should be the x and the 7, the inside should be 4 and the x, and last it should be 4 and the 7. I personally don't do it in that order. It really doesn't matter what order you do it in. I've just got into the habit of doing I do FIOL. I guess no one teaches FIOL because that's not a word, whereas FOIL is. So x times x, x squared. In the insides, 4 times x is 4x. On the outsides, plus 7x. And then multiply the numbers together, both are positive, so that'll be plus 28. And now we can tidy up the x's, so that's going to be x squared plus 11x plus 28. Okay, so the next example, x times x is x squared. In the inside, minus 5x, that requires no thought. On the outside, plus 6x. And here we've got negative 5 times positive 6, which is negative 30. Negative 5x plus 6x can be simplified. So that is x squared plus 1x minus 30. And plus 1x, you'll often see it just written as plus x. Okay, here are some other examples. Slightly harder because we've got a number in front of the x, but we're going to do it in the same order. So 2x times 3x, so that is 6x squared. In the insides, 4 lots of 3x, so that's plus 12x. On the outside, 7 lots of 2x plus 14x. And 4 multiplied by 7, both positive, plus 28. Tidying it up, 6x squared plus 26x plus 28. Here's another example, similar, just with a minus sign. 3x times 5x, 15x squared. In the insides, minus 5 times 5x, so minus 25x. On the outside, 6 lots of 3x, which is 18x. And then negative 5 times positive 6, which is negative 30. And now we can just tidy up the x's again. Minus 25 plus 18, that's one of those really nasty calculations, but that is negative 7x, take 30. Now these final two examples are quite easy. If we just do it the usual way for the x plus 2x minus 2, we'll get x squared in the insides plus 2x, on the outsides minus 2x, and then positive 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Now plus 2x minus 2x, they cancel out. So it was a bit of a waste of time working those two out. We could have just done x times x, x squared, positive 2 times negative 2, negative 4. So when you've got two brackets that are identical apart from one is plus and one is minus, you can ignore the insides and the outsides, just do the firsts and the last. So x plus 5, x minus 5, that is x squared, take away 25. I suppose the skill is also, and this will come up later, is knowing that x squared take 25, what's called the difference of two squares, that will factorise to x plus 5, x minus 5. Okay, so here we've got some slightly harder ones. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to expand all of this stuff by 2x. So 3x squared times 2x is 6x cubed. 7x times 2x is 14x squared. 4 times 2x is 8x. Now I'm going to multiply everything in the big bracket by 5. So that's 5 lots of 3x squared, which is 15x squared. I like to write like terms underneath each other, but you can carry on writing, continuing the line if you want, and tidy up afterwards. 5 lots of 7x, which is 35x. And 5 lots of positive 4, which is plus 20. Tidying it all up, that is 6x cubed plus 29x squared plus 43x plus 20. And one other example, we're multiplying the entire bracket first by 3x and then secondly by negative 2y. So 4x times 3x, that is 12x squared. 3x times 7y is 21xy, and 3x times 5 is 15x. Repeating the process, but this time with the minus 2y. Remember, it's not 2y, but minus 2y. Negative 2y times 4x is minus 8yx, or minus 8xy. Minus 2y times positive 7y is minus 14y squared. And negative 2y times positive 5 is minus 10y. Well, there weren't many like terms, so there's not much. Probably would have been just as easy just writing in one long line, but we'll tidy it all up. So I've got 12x squared, 21 take away 8, again one of those awful calculations which I always seem to struggle with, so that's the same as 20 take 7, which is 13, so that's plus 13xy plus 15 minus 14y squared minus 10y. Any order doesn't really matter. Okay, here the only complication is there is also a number, so I'd ignore the number for now. Let's just expand these two brackets. So that is going to be x squared in the inside, 7x on the outside, minus 3x minus 21. So that is x squared plus 4x minus 21. And now we just need to triple everything. So that is going to be 3x squared plus 12x minus 63. A similar example, I'm going to leave the x alone till last. You don't have to leave it till last. You can expand the x plus 7 by the x first, or the x minus 3 by the x first. But since we're familiar and pretty good at doing double brackets, I'd do the double brackets first. So that's x squared, 7x in the middle, negative 3x on the outside, minus 21. Tidying that up, that becomes x squared plus 4x, take away 21. And of course we need to multiply all of this through by an x. Probably should have put the 3 there to make it properly correct. So that is going to be x cubed plus 4x squared, take away 21x. Okay, here we have triple brackets. So all you need to do is just take two of the brackets, it doesn't matter which two, and expand them normally. So that is going to be x squared in the insides, 4x on the outsides, 7x, 4 7 to 28. So that is x squared plus 11x plus 28. And now we need to multiply all of this, so I'll put it in brackets, by an x take 3. Well, let's multiply through by the x first. So that's going to be x cubed plus 11x squared plus 28x. Now multiply through by the negative 3, so that's going to be minus 3x squared minus 33x, and what is 3 multiplied by 28? That is 84, and that is minus 84. Okay, so simplifying, so x cubed, 11 take away 3 is positive 8x squared, 28 minus 33 is minus 5x minus 84. And for the 2x minus 5 cubed, we need to remember that that means 2x take 5, 2x take 5, and another 2x take 5. So let's do 2 out of the 3 2x minus 5s, and that will give us 4x squared minus 10x minus another 10x on the outsides plus 25. So that is 4x squared minus 20x plus 25, and all of that is going to be multiplied by another 2x take 5. So multiply first by 2, well, it doesn't really matter the order, but I might as well, probably better to do the 2x first. So multiplying everything through by 2x, that's going to be 8x cubed minus 40x squared plus 50x, and then multiply through by negative 5, so that's going to be minus 20x squared plus 100x minus 125. And when you tidy this all up, we'll get 8x cubed minus 60 x squared plus 150x minus 125, and we are done. Okay, here is a worded example. So a cuboid has dimensions x plus 5, 3x and 5x minus 7. Show that the volume is this stuff here. So the volume of a cuboid is the multiplication of the three dimensions. So all we need to do is multiply x plus 5 by 3x and then by 5x take 7. So I would probably do multiply x plus 5 by 5x minus 7 first. So that is 5x squared plus 25x in the insides minus 7x on the outsides minus 35. So that is 5x squared plus 18x, take away 35. And now just multiply everything through by 3x. Well, 3x times 5x squared, that is 15x cubed. Oh yeah, look at that. 3x times 18x, well 3 18s, triple 18 on a dartboard is 54, so that's 54x squared. Okay, wonderful stuff. And 3 times 35, 3 30s are 90, 3 5s are 15, 90 plus 15 is 105. That is minus 105x. So we've shown that the volume of the cuboid is as required.